Hey Professor, this is Peter. This is Sprint 6. I'm going to show off the code first and then I'll walk through what's going on underneath the hood. So, and then this first part is just going to be relevant to Sprint 6. I mean, I had to do what was left of my Sprint 5. So, um, what are we doing? Scene change and the dumpster. Okay, so we're on to the cottage. As you can see right here, number of objects present when I loaded up the scene was 5. Cottage is colliding with spaceship. Spaceship is colliding with cottage. The number of objects left in the scene is 4. And then the cottage was deleted. Okay, then I'm going to do a scene change real quick. Um, the way that I have the code looking for my key to change scenes, it's not a key press or key release. It's just like register or like it just reads in a raw key, so I might hit it a couple times. Yeah, so I did it 4 times. So technically, this is like it made 4 new scenes. But that's just me being lazy with reading the input. So it has nothing to do with my inputable class. It's just a cheap hack to make sure the system is working. So okay, and then we can exit. All right. Well, now I'm gonna show off the code base. Probably start it up again, walk through some of it, just so you can see everything's working like it's supposed to. So right away, I guess we can go into spaceship class. Or wait, how do I start this? Let's look at the terminable. As you can see, I cleaned up this folder hierarchy. I'll kind of explain it. This is the Blueberry content. This says Blueberry content. That's the main game loop that the user will see. It's pretty clean. Load all resources. This is where the user would add any resources that they want to. Close that up. So here's the Blueberry engine. I've kind of split this off into 5 folders. Components, that has the alarmable system, the collision system, the draw system, the game object, because I thought that was important enough to have it separate, the inputable system, the termination system, the updatable system. So everything related to those subsystems are kind of partitioned off in their own folder. So it's pretty easy to find something. The game loop folder, that has the game CPP, the game.h, the main in it. The resource manager, that just has to do with loading all the resources and cleanup. So scene, that just has the scene manager and then the scene class. Tools, this is just the little debug macro I had, and then the time manager, because I didn't know where else to put that, so I felt like time manager worked well in tools. So demo files, these are all my demo game objects. So cottage, a floor, simple sphere, and a spaceship. So if we go into the termination system, let's look at the terminable first. There's my function pointer. So right when a terminable is created, I set that function pointer, mark for termination equals false. And say when the cottage gets destroyed, let me open up cottage. Go to terminate. So a collision happens. Terminable, mark for termination equals true. And then that'll go to the termination manager, marks true, and then we'll get the cottage callback. So then terminal will call final man, and then that will go to the dumpster. So we got the dumpster here. And that is calling the set unused. So that's calling the dumpster to deregister the cottage and then to delete the cottage. So deregister, it just finds cottage in the list, removes it from the list, and here I'm just keeping track of the size, and then this printf statement was just printing the size of the list of the dumpster. So that's all good. If you want to take a quick look at the scene change, and here we'll get to my the little hack that I did. I think I did it in sorry, game.cpp. Oh, you know what? Oh, actually, I'm gonna ask this in class. So I know that we gave the user initialize game content, load game content, up and then unload game content and then a terminate. So I assumed that we weren't ever giving them access to the update portion of the loop, which I was a little confused about why not. I'm sure there's a good reason. So, but right now in the user-defined update game content, and I can easily take this out if this isn't proper. So just I'll bring it up in class. Hit the F key. Scene 2 equals new scene. I call the scene manager set next scene, and then in the scene managers update current scene. These 2 pointers will be different, so I delete the current scene, and then I set the next scene, and then I update that current scene. So yeah, I think that's everything you're looking for. Oh, I made sure that all my destructors were being called, all my singletons. So hopefully I didn't miss one, but I don't think I did. I think I was pretty thorough. I assume you don't want a video of me showing that off, but I can if you want me to. It'll just take a little while, but okay, yeah. So that's sprint 6. Oh, hey, Professor. I actually started out the recording again. I just wanted to make sure that you saw that I had the self-collision test working. So I'm going to run my spaceship into the second spaceship, and you can see they're colliding. So that's it.